Hello guys, this is FRENCHCOPS. I'm really proud to show you this video. It's really complicated. Like, it took me a long time to make it because like there's so many explanations. I mean, you know, it's probably the best score possible in the world. I mean, not possible, but like one of the best score, at least in the world at the moment. When I'm doing this video, it's like 2 days we are top 1. At the moment, Obi is at 400 and I'm at like 392 because we played tonight on live. And when I was going to the extraction, 1 minute left, my game crashed because there's so many crash for everybody. I mean, for many people since the patch, since the last patch. And my game crashed, and so I lost the point that it was really free. Like, we did like 31k on Bastion, and I was 26. And this one is really good. And it was 76k on Damage Rocketeer Leaper or Bastion, and before we were 66, so it's like 10k more, and I think this is close to the max. It was like 7 Bastion instead of 8, I think all Rocketeers, and I missed like 2 Leapers only. Thanks, Embark, I got fucked. I make a ticket at the support, maybe they're gonna fix that. At the moment, we are top 1 in the world, so we're gonna talk about this trial, so let's go, guys. Let's start by the basic. Which map we gonna play? Before, you could play on Hidden Bunker and Blue Gate, Log Gate, you know, the 40 minutes maps. But the problem is, since the patch released, like yesterday when I'm making the video, it's impossible to play on Hidden Bunker anymore. It means that you're gonna have to play on Blue Gate. I mean, maybe you're watching this video like later and it's possible to play on Hidden Bunker, but when I'm doing that, it's not possible to play on Hidden Bunker. But you are lucky because we did this run on Blue Gate, Log Gate, so everything is perfect. The only problem is for the people a bit casual or people working in their life and stuff like that, it's every 12 hours. So if the start of the map is when you are working, it's a bit complicated because it's like 2 hours per day. So maybe you can do it on the weekend or you can do it on a 30 minutes map. You're gonna lose point, but at least you will have like at least 80,000 if you are doing things good, you know. One of the most important information of the video is the karma. I mean, everybody knows that you can have like friendly lobby in solo, like everybody knows that. Like if you have in PvP lobby, you just die and after like 10 games you're gonna have a friendly lobby. But if every single player of your team have friendly lobby, you will meet friendly people in trio. If you told me that like 1 month ago, I would never believe you, but I don't know, since like 2 weeks, or I mean this week, like we have a lot of friendly lobby. Maybe they changed something, I don't know, because like every time there is people like speaking, doing quests, I mean it's same as solo. So it's really important that each of your members have a friendly lobby. If you have a adopt, it's easy, like you just go in the solo game because it's the same, like solo or trio, it's exactly the same, duo also. And if nobody is shooting you and they're all speaking and talking, are really friendly, like with the torch and stuff like that, it means that you're in friendly lobby. So you have to be sure that each member of your teams are in friendly lobby. And most of the time, you will have a friendly lobby in trio. It's really important that you play on NA, even if you are not from NA. Like I'm from Europe and I'm playing in NA. Because I think overall, the people are way more friendly than the other servers. Like if you do that in Europe, I think it's gonna be more complicated because people are used to PvP and shot on site. I don't know, we did like 6 or 7 raid and we never fight anybody. I mean, if we would have to fight, we would have fight, but everybody was friendly. I mean, after you also need to communicate. Like if someone is coming and you see like they're not shooting, you have to say, oh, don't shoot, or we are doing trials, blah blah blah. I mean, don't lose too much time by speaking with people, but just don't shoot them on site, you know. I think it's fine, like we are really good at PvP and stuff like that, but it's just every time you're gonna PvP, you're gonna lose time, and you don't want to lose time, you want to do the trials. So the karma is really important, and I recommend to play on NA with crossplay on. You don't turn off the crossplay, it's fine. And now we're gonna speak about the position on the map. And then we will speak about the loadout, because you need to understand the position on the map to understand the loadout. Okay guys, let's speak about the position. You need 2 players at the church. These 2 players are gonna stay together because they're gonna do the snitch scanner. Because the bottom one, he's not gonna do the snitch scanner, he's just gonna roam and kill every natural spawn. That's why you need at least 2 players together as a church, because you can cover like the big part of the map, and the player alone at the bottom, he can cover the other part of the map. It's really important that the player on the bridge is really good, because he's solo and it's more dangerous because you have to deal with the PvP sometimes if there is PvP, and like you're gonna have to move around, you know. And being 2 player is always more easy. So put the best player at the bottom. Okay guys, let's speak about the loadout, and we're gonna start by the snitch scanner because everybody is asking me every day how many snitch did we use. I think it's total we used 87, but it's probably because one didn't work, because I think the max is 86 in one game. I think we use 86, like the max possible, and we took 99 scanners. It means like we had 11 stack each. It's like 3 line each, and you remove 1 stack. So it's like 2 line and 3 stacks. For the weapon, we played with the player 1 on the bridge. He played with the Osprey as a main weapon because it's really good for the durability and to pull everything really far away, especially if you want to kill the Wasp like really far away, and or if you want to pull the Snitch. And as a second weapon, he played with the Hull Cracker. Why did he take a Hull Cracker instead of Jupiter? Is because the Hull Cracker have a really good durability, and since the game is going for like 40 minutes, you need a good durability. If you take the Jupiter, it might break, or you may be out of ammo, which is like the same, because when you use all the stacks you took, like you usually break. I don't play the Jupiter, but I think it's like 25. I mean, I don't remember. I really don't play the. I'm a big fan of the Hull Cracker. So he take a Hull Cracker and a Osprey Sniper. It means he don't have any PvP weapon, but this area is really safe because there is nothing to loot, there is nothing to do there. So most of the time the people, they don't go there. And like I said about the karma earlier, we were not supposed to fight people, so he didn't took one, and first attempt we got the max score possible. You also need to take some zipline and barricade just in case, you know, because you have no cover here. So if you start getting shot, you really need a few barricades. And it's better to have a snap hook. You use a snap hook to go at the first place on the bridge, because if you put a zipline and if there is people PvP, like they can push you with a zipline. So start with the snap hook, you kill everything, and then like when you don't have anything else to do, you just take zipline and you rotate like that. And after it's like the same for everybody, like you need healing, ammo. I don't know exactly how many ammo they took with the Osprey Sniper, but like you don't need a lot. You need to have enough to keep for 40 minutes, but you don't have to take like 8 stacks, it's useless. And for the Hull Cracker ammo, you need a lot, like at least 5 stacks at least. And for the 2 player at the church, we played, I was with the Renegade 4 and Hull Cracker. And the Renegade 4 broke really fast. Like at 18 minutes left, it was broke. So if I had to restart again, I would have used another Renegade, I think. I mean, like 3 weapons. But the fact is, my Hull Cracker, I took a lot of ammo. I think I had like 6 stacks of ammo. So it was fine. Like I could have finished the game with my Hull Cracker. And I think I finished the game with like 6 ammo left on my Hull Cracker. And for the last player, he played also with the Osprey to pull everything, you know, and with the Jupiter, because we needed one long range weapon, because the Jupiter is way better to kill like things really far away compared to the Hull Cracker. So we decided to run 2 Hull Cracker, 1 Jupiter, and 2 Osprey, 1 Renegade. For the clip after clip, like I'm it's what time is it? It's 6 of the morning. I'm really tired. So for the augment, we took the player at the bottom, the solo player. He played with a survivor, because if something bad happened, at least we could have revived him and retry, you know, or revive him and push to like 100k instead of 120. Also, because it's like at 1 kilometer, so you really don't want to have like anything else than a survivor, because a survivor can keep you alive for forever, you know. So he was playing with a survivor, and we were playing with the cautious, the 2 other players at the church, because you have 1 more extra line, and it's really important, because you have to bring the ammo, like the extra shield, 1 extra shield. I forgot to say that, but you all have to bring 1 extra shield, because it's gonna break most of the time. We needed to have all the ammo, because it's a lot of ammo. Like for the Renegade, I think I had 8 stacks. You can still loot ammo on the Hornet, but you don't really have much time, you know. You have to always to pull the Snitch, always to pull the Wasp, the natural spawn. You have to handle with the Snitch scanner. So 8 stack with the Renegade is really nice. And you have to take Wolfpack grenade, because earlier I was saying to not take like explosive things like that, but I was thinking about PvP, like trigger grenade and stuff like that. But you really need to have Wolfpack grenade, it's really important. I recommend to take at least 2 or 3 per player, 2 should be fine. Like it's 6 total, because you're gonna use them at start when you're gonna throw a lot of snitch scanner, etc. But I will explain. You're gonna use like on the way to go, sometime when it's a shitty situation. So yeah, I think 2 for each player is probably enough. Maybe the solo player can take a bit more, because if sometimes it's risky, he won't die, you know, it's gonna save you. It's gonna save your life like most of the time. Like if you throw too much snitch scanner and you have like 10 wasps, it can be a bit tricky if you don't have a wolf pack grenade. At the start of the game, you need, if the game is fresh, like you need a fresh game. You don't want to start at 35 minutes or at 30 minutes. You want the 40 minutes. If it's like 39, 38, you can try it if you want, but the best is to have like a fresh game. You don't really care about the spot. The best is to spawn like near the north, because there is 2 players going to the north. But after, otherwise, I mean, you don't really care. It's not the most important things. If you really want to perfect, it's better if you start from in the north of the map, like close to the church. When you have to throw the most snitch scanners that you can, like I think it's 6, but it's probably more. Like just throw a lot, and when you see it's not working, you stop throwing. Be careful, you really don't want to throw them at the same position, otherwise they're gonna fall from the sky and collapse between each other with a collision, you know. So you want to spread a bit the snitch scanner. Don't forget to collect like really quick the snitch scanner who are not broken, because you don't want to waste your snitch scanner. So take a quick look, like a 5-second look on the ground, and you pick the not broken one. Okay guys, so once you throw your wolf pack grenade and got all the wasps, you have to start rushing to your position, because it's really important to be fast. For that, you're gonna need to understand, and it's really important, be focused more than everything else. You need to understand how the snitch scanner cooldown are working. For that, you have to imagine a number 6 in a square, so there is a 6. Every time someone in your game gonna use a snitch scanner, it can be anyone, even some other player not in your team, like anyone. When someone gonna use a snitch scanner, this 6 gonna lose 1. It's same as blackjack, like for people who count the card in casino, it's a bit the same. So every time when someone gonna throw a snitch scanner, the number gonna lose 1. So from 6 it's gonna be 5, 4, 3, it's depends on how many snitch scanner you are using. And at 0 it's blocked, like nobody can, when you're gonna throw, nothing's gonna happen. And it's between like 40 and 60 seconds. I don't know the exact, I didn't do my homeworks, but every 45 seconds, we're gonna say, the number gonna take +1. I think it's 1 minute, but I'm gonna say 45 seconds. Every time nobody gonna use 1, oh no, I mean, it's not even related. It's just like after every minute, the number gonna take +1. So, if you go to your position and you don't throw any snitch scanner and nobody in the game is doing it, the number gonna hit 6, and after every minute it's gonna be point lost, because you can't go above 6, like you can't have like 8, 10, it's not working like that, it's capped at 6. So every time you're gonna go back to 6 and you're not gonna use a snitch scanner, like every minute you're gonna lose point. So you really don't want that to happen. That's why on the way you have to throw the snitch scanner. Since it's really boring to throw 1, kill, move, throw 1, kill, move, I recommend you to go to the church, and like in midway you can throw like 3 or 4 snitch scanner. I mean, when it stops working, it means like the number is at 0. And voila, I'm putting the video in same time. I put the video in same time, so you probably see it already. And that's really important. You really have to understand these concepts, because some people think like you have to throw, like wait X second and throw again, and wait and throw. No, you can just wait longer and throw more in same time. It works also. Then when you have at your position, you're gonna need to throw the, I mean, we're gonna speak about the people on the top first. The people on the top first, you need 1 on the roof and 1 at the ground floor, because it's not really useful to have 2 people on the roof. The one on the ground usually throws the snitch scanner. So you have to throw and never miss. Like I said, like you have to be really careful to not wasting point with the snitch scanner. And every time he had the Jupiter, so he was shooting with the Jupiter, and the thing is, like, most of the time, I mean, like, often they were just burning, so instead of wasting another ammo, I was finishing the Wasp with my Renegade, so it was a good teamwork. He was shooting one, I was finishing with one bullet, and on my side, since I wasn't doing the snitch scanner, you know, when I was out of snitch scanner, I just dropped mine, you know, so he always do the snitch scanner. And on my side, I was pulling everything possible. So you have to pull, it's really important, you have to pull all the natural spawn of Wasp, all the Hornet. There are, you don't care about the Hornet, but the thing is, I think if you kill all the Hornet, the Wasp are respawning faster. I'm almost sure that killing the Hornet makes the Wasp respawn faster. So you kill the Hornet, and you have to pull all the snitch, like every single snitch. Most of the time, when they're far away, they're gonna lose the aggro, so you have to re-pull again to make them come to the church. It's really important that you don't kill them before they call the backup. I mean, it's obvious, but I have to explain it. So when the snitch gonna be on you, like, they're gonna call the backup, and when they call the backup, they're just gonna fly away. Don't shoot them, like, you're gonna waste durability and ammo, you don't care. It's only about the Wasp. And they're gonna call 2 Wasp and 1 Hornet. So you have to kill everything. And voila. I mean, this part is like the most easy to explain, because you just have to pull all the natural spawn, which it means all the snitch, and all the Wasp and all the Hornet. Don't touch at the Rocketeers, it's useless, and to anything else, like, you just have to focus on Wasp, Hornet, and Snitch. For the player solo at the bottom of the map at the bridge, it's exactly the same. You have to pull like the Wasp, Hornet, and Snitch. And if you don't have anything to pull at the bridge, you know, you don't throw the snitch scanner, because you're gonna break like the pattern of the other player. It's not good. You just use the zipline like I show you on the map at the beginning, and you go to the south, to the middle south of the map, like near the bottom of the checkpoint, and you just do the same, like you kill everything, all the natural spawn, and then you come back to the bridge and like you rotate. You just have to rotate and pull all the natural spawn. It's really easy. Once you're gonna be close to the end of the timer, you're gonna start missing snitch scanner. I mean, the 2 players at the church, they're gonna start missing of snitch scanner. There is like 2 ways to do it. The first way is like the player at the bottom, he start throwing the snitch one by one, but the problem is he's not gonna have a lot of time to kill everything around. So I recommend to throw like 5 snitch scanner and use a wolf pack. So like you can focus on the natural spawn, then you throw your like 5 snitch scanner and your wolf pack, and then you keep doing the natural spawn. You have to keep in mind that usually it will be like 5 minutes left, so it's not really a big problem. And since he have 2 lines of snitch scanner and he use at the beginning, he need to throw all the snitch at the end. Like when you go at the extraction, be careful, don't go too late, because if you miss the extraction because you were too far away, it's really stupid. So like when there is three, I mean, it depends how far you are from the extract, but when there is like 2 minutes left or 3 minutes, depend of the distance, you have to ask to someone to go there. Usually it's a solo player, it's better because I mean, he can go there and start doing the snitch scanner at like 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left, and he will press the button at the last second. You always want to leave at the last second because you want to stay the longest possible, and the best is like at 2 minutes, like the people at the church, they start going to the extraction, and you all meet and do the snitch scanner. Like you will have the 6, so you can use 6 snitch scanner and wolf pack. If you don't have any more wolf pack, you can just shot. But it's really important that you finish the global CD, you know, the 6 at the end to 0, so you don't lose any point. So the only a bit tricky part for my entire explanation is like to switch when you don't have the snitch scanner at the church to the player at the bottom, you know, the solo player. But I mean, if the player is really good, it's easy to handle. Like you can pull everything, you can use the scanner. So just keep in mind that it's better if you have like a few wolfpack grenades, because if you pull like 1 snitch, 1 hornet, 1 wasp, and you have like the snitch scanner spawning on you, you're gonna have like 5 wasps, and it's gonna be really difficult. Because if you don't have any cover, even for the best player in the world, the wasps are really dangerous. And that's it, guys. 20 minutes. It was a long video, but I mean, what do you think? You think it's easy to be like in the top world player? I can't explain in 2 minutes so many information. And I think I didn't miss anything. With this, you should be able to get 100k for sure. For sure, like the French president say, for sure. If you want to see the full run, it's for the members. It's like a little bonus. Because to be honest, you like I put so many clips and things from the full run, like. You have all the tools in hand. It's more about if you want to support the works that I'm doing, you can become a member. Look, I'm full transparency. I'm showing you my numbers, so I don't have anything to it. I think even if the channel grow a lot, I will always show all the numbers. So for now, we are like at $200 monthly, and I start the members thing like 3 weeks ago, and we are already 38 members. You can see the number here. 38. So thanks a lot, guys. It's like I don't know, it's between like 2 and 6 people per day. Like today you can see 1 2 3 4 5 I mean, there's a lot of people. Thanks a lot, guys. It's been a lot because I would probably have stopped by now because like I can't spend like 20 hours a day for getting the money, you know. I'm 40 years old. I have to pay things and stuff like that. Like if I was really young at my parents' house, I would do that for free. I would really love that, but no, I'm a grown adult. So thanks a lot, guys, for your support. It's really amazing. Usually I don't promote the super chat because like it's not needed, but this video, it took me a lot of time. Like as you can see, it's like 7:39 of the morning. And if you want to super chat, you just go. Sometimes it's here, like for me it's not, but for some people it's here. And otherwise you can just press on the earth thanks, and you can donate like anything, like even €2. You can put the message I love you, thanks a lot for your content. I mean, anything. So thanks a lot, guys. I hope this video gonna help you because like that's some really good content. I think 120k is gonna be hard for most of people because it's not easy. I think you can do easy 100k. I mean, easy. You have to try harder, but it's doable. Like not that hard. And remember about the karma. It's really important. Like you have to have friendly lobby. It's help a lot because if we had to fight teams, maybe we would have died sometimes, but most of the time we would have killed them, but we would have lost lot of times, and you really don't want to lose time, because if you lose time, you're gonna lose point, and it's really bad. So voilà, thanks guys. The video was a bit long, but no choice, the quality, you have to do like a lot of information for that. Thanks guys, and have a good night, because I'm going to sleep.